Today I'm going to talk about contouring and share some tips using the RCMA VK11 Foundation and Concealer Palette from Loyal Crush. Contouring is simply the act of adding shade and light to sculpt the face. Now, because everybody's face shape is different, some of these techniques may not apply to you, but that's okay. You can change or refine them to enhance your features. Whether you're a makeup artist or a makeup lover, the RCMA palettes are a must for your kit. This is such a versatile product which can be used for foundation, concealer, and contouring. Now, I've already gone ahead and done my base using shade SH1, and I've also concealed around the eyes using the shade Gina Beige. But now I'm going to contour using shades CS2 and S1. So I've applied some of the cream to my palette, and as you can see, a little bit goes a really long way. You can stretch this even further by adding a little bit of moisturizer and mixing it in. This will sheer out the cream a little bit and also make it really easy to apply to the face. When I'm working with creams, I like to use a brush with synthetic bristles. I find these work really well with cream products to apply the product seamlessly and also to blend it out nicely without absorbing all of the cream. Now let's start by contouring the cheekbones. And if you're not sure where to place the product, there's a couple of ways we can find out. First, you can start by making a fish face. And then you can follow the natural contour of the cheekbone. Or I like to personally start just at the top of the ear here. And I work just by applying a small amount and then lightly flicking up and also into the hairline. Now the reason for this is because I want it to look seamless and blend in. I don't want it to stop and create a halo effect around my face. I want it to really look natural and seamless. So I'll start by applying that. By using a smaller brush, you have more precision with the product. And then I like to take another synthetic brush, which is generally a clean brush, not the same brush I've applied with, and buff out. So you can already see just by adding that little bit of dimension, it's created a shadow to lift this side of my face, whereas this side has no definition at all. And if you want a really smooth line, you can take just a damp beauty blender and just tap around the edges to soften it out. So the next part of the face we're going to contour is the forehead. Now, if you have a prominent forehead and you want to give the illusion of it being smaller, you can simply contour around the hairline. So I just like to add a few dots. Take your clean brush and then blend it back into the hairline. Another popular place to contour is the jawline. So if you haven't been blessed with a naturally chiseled jaw, we can fake it using contouring. I like to start at the back, just under the ear, and you can feel the natural contours of your jawline. I take the brush and I run it underneath my natural jawline, and then I also just lightly take it under, because again, we don't want it too high up on the face, but we do want to create the illusion that we have a sculpted jaw. So then I'll blend it down, and as you can see, it creates that shadow effect. And you can just run it up to the back. So the shadow effect is here, whereas here there's no definition at all. And if you do go a little bit too high, you can always just take your sponge and just pat it out. This will also just soften any harsh lines and blend it for a more natural look. To give the illusion of fuller lips, we can contour under the bottom lip to make it look more plump. So I like to take more of an angled brush for this, so it's quite precise. And with a bit of the cream product, I place it directly under the bottom lip. Now you can already see that this has created like a shadow effect. So it looks like my lips are a little bit more prominent. You can take your sponge or brush and just lightly pat it out. So now that we've created the illusion of a fuller bottom lip, if you'd like to enhance your Cupid's bow and the top lip, you can get a lighter shade and just slightly place it in between the Cupid's bow. This is going to define the top lip and give the illusion of it being fuller. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned some new things about contouring. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below, and check out Loyal Crush for all your cruelty-free makeup and cosmetics, including the RCMA makeup range.